Hi, I'm Chris Bradley, and I used to be an angry atheist, but since that wasn't working, I've decided to try to become a funny atheist. And the first thing a person has to do to be funny is get a funny subject matter, and I've chosen the end of the world. And it is funny, and I'm not talking about the end of the world as believed by scientists, where billions of years from now the Earth is going to be destroyed as the sun expands faster than the military budget under a Republican administration. No, no, no. I'm talking the end of the world that's believed in by fundamentalist Christians. Now that's funny. The first Christian to really believe in the end of the world was Jesus. Yep, the Big J himself said that some of the disciples would still be alive when the religious smackdown happened. I guess he was wrong. Of course, all the people who have claimed the world is going to end have been wrong. We can tell this because the world's still here. Me, I kind of like the world. It's got its own problems, sure. War, poverty, global warming, people who believe the end is nigh. You name it, we've got it, so long as it's a problem. Still, even though the world is a bit of a fixer-upper, I kind of like it. I like certain TV shows, we've got some tacos that I like, nice scenery here and there, and we've got a lot of nice people doing really interesting things, and I want to give them all the time in the world to do those things, to live and to love and to work and to play, and I think that's a pretty good idea. Oh, rapture! Oh, glorious rapture! And we're not going to be talking here about the kind of rapture you get in the backseat of your car with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Oh, no, no, no. What we're going to talk about is the beginning of the end. The rapture of Revelations. What's going to happen, if you believe John in Revelations, is 144,000 people are going to be snatched up from wherever they are and taken into heaven because they won't want to suffer through the divine clusterfuck that's going to be coming down the pipe. But here's the funny thing. It's not just 144,000 Christians. No. It's 144,000 men. Indeed, it's 144,000 men who've never known a woman. Yep, you got it right. The rapture is going to be God coming down to save 144,000 Christians who couldn't get a date on Friday night. What can I say to that? Good riddance, guys. You should read Revelations, man. I mean, it's trippy. I mean, really trippy, like that time when you're out in the desert, stoned on shrooms, looking up at the clouds, hearing voices, seeing things. That kind of trippy. And not even a good trip, a pretty bad trip. I do have a Bible. I can open it up without bursting into flames. This is one of my favorite passages from the Bible. It's from Revelation 17. Then one of the seven angels who had the seven bowls came and said to me, "Come, I will show you the judgment of the great whore who is seated on many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication." And that means she fucked them. "And with the wine of whose fornications the inhabitants of the earth have become drunk." By which I'm guessing they mean we like sex too. Shocker. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was full of blasphemous names, and it had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was clothed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and jewels and pearls, holding in her hand a golden cup of abominations and the impurities of her fornications. I'm almost 100% sure I don't want to know what's in that cup. And on her forehead was written a name, a mystery, Babylon the Great, mother of whores and the earth's abominations. And I saw the woman was drunk with the blood of the saints and the blood of the witnesses to Jesus. Whoa! I thought Lord of the Rings had a good special effects budget. Who are they going to get to do this? Industrial Light and Magic? Pixar? I could see it as a computer animated piece, maybe with Shrek giving an appearance as one of the monsters, maybe. But remember, this is what these guys think is really going to happen. I mean, I'm not making it up. I don't have that good an imagination. I don't care what a person does in their own home or place of worship. What 2 consenting adults do in the privacy of their own tool shed is definitely their own business. But some of these guys, they really sort of want to jumpstart the end. Guys like Jerry Falwell. Wow, I can't believe he's dead now. But let's be honest for a moment. He didn't like the Jews, and he was all for the Jewish state in Israel. Why was that? Was it just because he wanted the Jews out of his own neighborhood? Not quite. One of the predictions for the end was a Jewish state in Israel. Again, Revelations is pretty clear about this. So Falwell was all for the state of Israel, even though he hated the Jews because it meant the end is nigh. Okay, so it's more than these guys just believe in the end of the world. It's that these guys wanted to create the end of the world. Can you say psycho? Knew you could. Worse yet, a lot of these guys have a lot of power. The most powerful of these people who believe the end is nigh is definitely George Bush. Yes, he believes that before too long the Sky Pixie is going to come and take 144,000 male virgins into paradise. Since he's got a couple of daughters, though, he's not going to be one of them, unfortunately. Bush is pretty publicly an evangelical Christian. He has courted the religious right his entire career and continues to do so today, and has given them as much as he possibly could, limited only by the restraints on presidential authority and the natural reluctance of Americans to give all the power to religious fundamentalists nut jobs. And there are daily Bible study sessions in the Oval Office. Not daily sessions where they study how to get our troops the hell out of Iraq. No, they're answering important questions like whether or not you can really eat shellfish in a Christly life. Something like that. And he has tons of apocalyptic allies like Billy Graham and Mike Evans, and he says stuff like, how God told him to smite the people in Iraq, like he was Moses or something. He is the most powerful man in the world, and he craves to bring about the special effects orgy right out of the fever dreams of John and Revelations. Now that's funny.